Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. I completely changed my filming plan this morning. I was gonna continue into the kids' rooms and we were gonna declutter and organize their closets, and stay tuned. We will definitely be getting to that very, very soon. But my house is a disaster, a straight up disaster. As I mentioned in our last video, the boys went on a father-son camping trip this weekend, so Rory and I lived it up. We had our own girls' weekend, so cleaning and all the normal weekend routines just weren't a priority. And so I'm just having a day where everything is messy around me and it's overwhelming me. It's putting me in a bad mood. And so I thought, you know what? We're just gonna clean together today. We are gonna do a whole house reset. All that satisfying, just get the house back together content today. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around, take a big sip of that coffee, and let's get started.
You got a hold on me. I remember the sound of us being loud, so loud, so loud. Just wonder where you're walking and talking, thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. And all I wanna know, are you thinking about me? I just gotta know. I just gotta know. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So numb, doing all I can to move, but I can't. Oh no, I gotta let you go. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head. I wish I could get you out of my head. I don't know why I still got your shirt. It's like time flies, but it still hurts. Oh, you're moving on, I know by your tone, while I'm moving backwards.
The bed is made for the most part. Annie will always climb up and just go straight to the middle of the pillows. So that's just everyday life for us here, and we love Annie, so it's fine. But the bed is made. The pillows can easily be fixed later. But as you saw earlier, I have just loads of laundry. All the laundry that's in here is clean. So I'm gonna take those baskets, just put them up on the bed, and then I need to get the laundry lineup going because we didn't do our normal Sunday laundry routine. I still have the boys' laundry to do. I did get Rory's done since she was here with me. We got that done together. So we'll get the laundry lineup going to the boys' laundry. There's still some leftover camping stuff that needs to be cleaned. My laundry needs to be done. So I'm just gonna do what I call the laundry lineup outside of the laundry room. I'm gonna set a timer on my watch and I just knock them out one by one, hour after hour. And then tonight I'm just gonna do a big folding session. Survivor started a new season a couple weeks ago. I totally forgot. So I just checked, there's 3 episodes for me to watch, which will be the best treat ever tonight. So, and we don't have any practices. We start all of our spring sport practices tomorrow night. So we are about to be living right back in that travel sports life. Shout out to all the parents out there that are living that right now as well. So it's about to get really busy. So I want to get all the laundry caught up before we start doing that again. I think that's it for now. So let's go into the laundry room. Let's just get the laundry lineup going, just start knocking that out, and then we'll move back downstairs. I want to get dinner in the Crockpot. I have a really good Crockpot recipe to share with you guys that all of my kids will eat. It's amazing, so tasty, and it smells so good while it's cooking. All right, let's go do the laundry.
Thinking, are you the same? Wonder how you're doing and moving through the crowds every day. And all I wanna know, are you thinking about me? I just gotta know. I just gotta know. So dumb, I wish I could get you out of my head.
Change of plans. I see how dirty, well, how dusty and dog hair filled our floors are. So I want to vacuum our floors really quickly and then we'll get to the laundry room. All right, let's catch up on life for a little bit while we continue our cleaning. You guys, we got so lucky with our spring sports practices. We got the schedule, I think, last week, which was the week before it started. And both of our boys, for anybody new, we have a 12-year-old son named Charlie, a 10-year-old son named Liam, and then we have a 7-year-old daughter named Rory. They are all three very active, and we love that because I think sports are just a really healthy way to learn teamwork, and it's good exercise, and we've always kind of been a sports family, but this is the first time ever where both of our sons will be doing a travel sport this spring, and they both do basketball. That's like their number one passion. Liam does soccer as well sometimes. It just depends on how busy life is, if he feels like he wants to do both. And Rory's doing soccer, which I'll get to that in a second. But we lucked out so much because both of the boys for their basketball practices, they're on Wednesdays and Thursday nights. They're just kind of back to back. So Steven and I divide and conquer. But Rory also has her swim lessons on Wednesday and she has tumble on Thursday. So I say we're lucky in the fact that all of the practices and the activities are on the same 2 nights. It does make it a little chaotic trying to balance the schedule, but Steven and I always sit down every Sunday and just talk about the week, figure out who's driving where, and we just somehow always make it work. Now, we might be eating dinner in the car on some of those nights, but we make it work. But honestly, I would rather have everything just be compact and happening all at once, because then we have Monday, Tuesday, Friday, all these days now where we don't have anything, and that's just a nice family time to go on our family walks. Speaking of family walks, I did post some pictures the other night from our family walk over on Instagram. I will pop that up on the screen if you guys want to follow along over there. I'm trying to be better about giving like recipes and healthier tips and just like cleaning motivation, just like all the things over on Instagram, because that's just where I share like family pictures and what's going on in our lives. But I'm going to try to make that a blending more of family life, but also stuff that I share on YouTube to make it a little bit more helpful for you guys if you want to follow along there. But anyway, back to the sports. Let's talk about Rory, our 7-year-old daughter. She did cheer this year and absolutely loved it. That's a summer and fall sport, with the league that she does. And then she did tumble and swim this winter. And then last year she tried soccer for the first time. And we have a league called I-9, which is nice. It's just a quick little 30-minute practice in a game. But anyway, she hated soccer when she tried it the first time. And she randomly told us a couple weeks ago she wanted to try it again. And I thought for sure we were setting ourselves up for just her sitting next to us the whole time. I'm so proud of her. She did amazing, you guys. She played the whole game. She was living her best life, and it just shows how much they can grow in just a year. We have made our way downstairs. I think my plan is just to go around the downstairs and just get everything tidied up. But before we do that, I want to get dinner in the Crockpot. Tonight's dinner is a beef meatball stroganoff recipe. It is so good, and there's a lot of ways that you can tweak it, and I'll talk to you about that as we make it. Let me grab all the ingredients. I'll show you what I'm gonna use, and then we'll get that in the crock pot and start getting this reset. Let me just show you guys all the ingredients, and then as I get it going in the crock pot, I'll walk you through what we do. But you're gonna need some cream of mushroom soup, some minced garlic. Fresh would probably taste better, but this is what I had on hand. An onion soup mix packet, beef stock. Here's where you have the options. I'm doing turkey meatballs. These are frozen meatballs. You could do beef meatballs. You could do any type of meat. You could do ground beef, ground turkey, whatever you want. I just think the meatballs are the fun addition versus like the typical beef stroganoff. I mean, you could do the typical beef meat that you do for the stroganoff as well. Lots of options here, but my family loves meatballs. Frozen vegetables. The recipe that I'm going to link for you guys actually does not call for vegetables, but my kids will eat them in this recipe, so I am absolutely going to add them. I just did a pea and carrot mix. Sometimes I've done where they have everything like peas, carrots, corn, green beans. Any type of frozen vegetable works great in here. And so we're going to add all of this to the crock pot, and then later on, you're going to do your pasta of choice. Rory was with me at the grocery store, so she wanted the corkscrew rotini pasta, and I always do the protein pasta because my kids do not notice the difference, and then we get that extra protein. But the recipe I think calls for egg noodles. You could do penne pasta, whatever your family enjoys. And then the sour cream is going to be later on, right before we eat it as well. So I'm going to put these away because we don't need them yet. But let's go ahead and get this going in the crock pot. The first thing you're gonna do is spray your Crockpot with a non-stick spray. This was the great debate in our last video, so thank you to everybody who validated the fact that I do that. I guess it's not pointless, it is important. The next thing I'm gonna do, because I wanna use a clean spatula for this, I'm just gonna dip into my minced garlic. I think it says 2 cloves. I'm just gonna kind of measure with my heart with the garlic, and I measure lightly with my heart when it comes to garlic because my family is not a huge fan, but I do think it adds a lot of flavor, so it's important to do it. Then we're gonna do our cream of mushroom soup, just do the whole can. I'm gonna mix all the sauces first. You could throw everything in and kind of just throw it in and forget about it, but I like to mix it up. I just think when the flavor gets mixed in ahead of time, it evenly distributes with the meatballs. Whereas if you don't take the time to mix it, you just know that like some meatballs are gonna have all the extra flavor, some not as much. Either way, it's still gonna be delicious. We're gonna throw in our onion soup mix. And then we just need 1 cup of the beef broth. This one is a lower sodium one, so I'll taste it towards the end and see if we need to add a little salt to it, but I really don't think we need to because the onion soup mix has enough of that sodium where the flavor is just so good. All right, we're gonna mix this up and then we're just gonna add our vegetables and our meatballs and we're gonna coat it and then we're gonna put it on low and cook this for 6 hours. And even though I am gonna leave later on to take Charlie to his appointment, I will check back with you guys at dinner time and show you how we finish the recipe and then what it looks like at the end.
I hate this beer, it tastes so different. I hate these people, they're all so ignorant. I hate this song, it's like I'm alone among these friends I've always known. No, not ever, never.
While we're getting the kitchen cleaned up, I have to tell you guys, having my kitchen organized has made such a difference. For anybody who missed the video, I will link it for you guys, but I took the time to go through our fridge, our freezer, our pantry, and every single one of our kitchen cabinets and just declutter and organize them and rethink systems. And oh my gosh, yes, it was time consuming, but it has made such a difference. I honestly think my favorite part is my mug shelves that I put in our cabinet. Let me know if you watched the video and what your favorite idea was. But I think that's what brings me the most joy, probably because my coffee mugs, you guys know, are just something that makes me very happy, and just seeing them so pretty and organized, it's like a little treat every single morning when I open that cabinet. And Steven was shocked. I told you guys, Steven always jokes that we have way too many mugs. When he saw that cabinet organized like that, I don't think he's going to be making those jokes anymore because we have plenty of space. They're organized. Things aren't falling out of the cabinet. So it was a win-win for me for sure. Let's talk about dinner ideas. I did want to talk to you guys about that because I was talking about the spring sports and how busy it is. And I know a lot of you guys out there have kids who are doing sports and you have practices and you have, 20 minutes to feed your family before you have to start that juggling act of going to all the practices. Something that has been working for us because we just started back this week, as I said, and it's all on Wednesdays and Thursdays, as I already told you guys. So my thing now is on Wednesdays and Thursdays when I plan out our meals for the week, which I think is also a crucial thing, is to sit down, meal plan your dinners for the week for your family. It saves money and time and all the things. Anyways, I'll do a weekly reset video soon where I go over all my methods again. But something that was super, super helpful is for me to just let go of the fact that I had to make a meal every single night of the week and just understand that on our sports nights, it's okay for every Wednesday to just be sandwich night for my family. And if you want to do something a little fancier, just take crescent rolls, throw some ham or turkey in there with some cheese, roll them up, put them in the oven. It's still technically a sandwich, but it's a hot sandwich night. I also will take the same ingredients and put them in a quesadilla and make a quesadilla with ham or turkey or cheese. And those are like 3 consistent rotating meals that I plan on doing on our sports practices nights. And then the other night, the Crockpot is what saves us, where everything's ready. People can just throw it on a plate. Sometimes we truly are just eating in the car as we're going, but it's only for 2 nights a week. And then we have all those other nights now where we can sit down and do our family time and our family dinner. But I will keep the ideas coming because I know that I truly appreciate just quick, healthy dinner ideas for my family when we are on the go so much right now. Very exciting moment to share with you guys. I went to the grocery store on Sunday, which, by the way, life update, I now shop in store for groceries. I don't do grocery delivery. I think it's so much extra money for grocery delivery. So I'm trying to be good about setting aside time either on Sunday or Monday. I say Sunday or Monday. It's been Sunday, but since we're about to start spring sports, travel sports, we'll be at tournaments every single weekend. So it'll now be my Monday morning routine. Let me know if you do grocery delivery or if you shop in person. The savings can't be beat. Instacart, the fees, the tip money, all the things, because I'm gonna tip real nice if somebody's gonna take the time to go grocery shopping for me. So, and like the produce is better when you go in person. So anyway, I'm trying to do in-person shopping, which paid off because you know I love Dawn Power Wash. They now have special scents. So this is their limited edition, a spring boost. This one is crisp lilac scent. And then I wanna show you guys, I got one because I knew it would sell out before summertime. But once I finish up the spring flower one, I'll switch to my summer scent, which is watermelon. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dawn Power Wash. I can't even tell you how much this made my day. Please come out with a fall scent because I'm sure Dawn Power Wash is watching my video right now. But guys, if you have any pull with Dawn, please tell them to come out with a fall scent. Apple crisp, pumpkin, that would truly make my life. All right, now let's clean.
I gave all of me, you gave none of you, yet I couldn't see all these lies were true. What do you say? Oh, when your friends ask why we broke up, what do you say? You did everything you said you never would. Gaslighting me when I found out that you could. Oh, what a shame. Oh, when your friends ask why we broke up, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? I hate this train, shouts in my ear, and I hate the fact that you ain't here, and I hate that you sleep so peacefully while I haven't slept for several weeks. No, not ever, never, ever. Will you come home again? I gave all of me, you gave none of you, yet I couldn't see all these lies were true. What do you say? Oh, when your friends ask why we broke up, what do you do? Did everything you said you never would. Gaslighting me when I found out that you could. Oh, what a shame.
Before we clean this counter, I want to show you guys some exciting stuff. I can remove this now because look, I think it's been less than 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half since we did this, and we already have growth. It's hard to see, and I don't want to remove because I want to keep all the moisture that's built up in there, but we do have some little sprouts in there. I think this is the arugula because we did alphabetical order, so arugula, basil, cilantro, and I think we started down here. Good news is I can reference back to my video to find out, but look, it has grown. Isn't that so exciting? I cannot wait to start eating that. Also, I want to show you guys, St. Patrick's Day was yesterday, and so I made some Rice Krispie treats with Lucky Charms. I've never done this before, but it was so much fun, and they were so tasty. They're very sticky, so I just did parchment paper in between, but let me know if you've made Rice Krispie treats before. I now just want to make all the Rice Krispie treats for all the different holidays and seasons because it was so much fun. All right, let's keep cleaning. Let me know in the comments how your St. Patrick's Day went. If you have kids, do you like to do anything extra and fun for that? As you guys saw, we decorated for St. Patrick's Day together, so I feel like I did a good job with that. But then when it came to the actual holiday, I'll be very honest, I think I had a little bit of a mom fail. I forgot St. Patrick's Day was coming, even though I decorated, even though it was, in the back of my mind. You know when something's in the back of your mind and you talk about it and you know it's coming, but you forget that it's coming? That's kind of like how daylight savings was for me this year. So normally I would buy the special Lucky Charms that come in the green box that they only have for St. Patrick's Day. And normally I would do some stuff. I know there's a lot of ages of people that watch my channel, so I'm gonna just be discreet with my talking. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but you guys, I honestly just had this moment of panic the day before when I remembered that it was the next day. I tried to get the special box of cereal. It was sold out at Target. That's normally where I get it. Couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to just get regular Lucky Charms, which again, I know is not the end of the world, but I normally am that mom that kind of goes all out for everything, and I I think life just got busy. I was distracted. And so I do feel a little bit guilty about that. So let me know what you did. I'll live vicariously through you. It was still special, but I could definitely tell that it just wasn't the same this year. So your girls are going to be going extra hard next year. I will never let that happen again. But I wanted to be honest with you guys so that you know that we all have these moments where things are not done perfectly. And sometimes we just get too busy, and that's okay. And I know that it impacted me way more than it probably impacted my children, for sure. And that mom guilt is all on me. It's not because they put it on me, but I still feel bad about it. So Easter is coming up, and just prepare yourselves for the type of baskets I will be sharing with you. Next, we're going to handle the dining room, but I have to be very careful because Rory is working on her star student poster. Her classroom alternates every single week. A student gets to be star student. So this is her week, and she started it this morning. And so she just has a few more pictures to tape down tonight. So I'm going to very carefully bring it over to the island, but I just wanted to show you guys really quickly the pictures that she chose. And I just had them printed at Walgreens. I should at some point just get a printer that will print little pictures, but look at our little basement bachelor Gus. And then she wanted to have not only Annie, but then my mom's dog Frankie, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. All right, let's move this very carefully. Speaking of Annie, guess who decided to just join us? She was still sleeping on our bed up until now. Please let me know if you guys have any video requests or what I can do to help you out the most. Things that I'm thinking are going to be coming up soon. I mean, we're going to obviously be continuing our declutter journey for 2025. So I'm going to move on to the kids' closets. That's a spot. The garage desperately needs to be done. If I'm being honest, I'm procrastinating the garage. It should have been done a year ago. And last year I said I was going to do it, and I never did it. The garage is an area for us that is always a disaster, and our garage door is always open because our kids play basketball, they play with their friends. It's embarrassing how bad our garage is. I cringe every time somebody walks by, but that is our reality right now. So I would like to figure out the garage in a way where it's something that we can actually maintain, because Steven and I will take the time to organize it on a weekend, but then within a week, it's just a disaster again, which tells me that we're not really setting up the best systems. For anybody who works in healthcare, yes, those are scrubs that I'm pulling out. Steven works in healthcare. He works in the emergency room. And so he always does his own laundry. But since I was kind of rolling my laundry along, I didn't want to wait for him to come get it. So I know that you've got to fold those scrubs right away. And again, if you work in healthcare, you understand that scrub life where they get so wrinkly so quickly, and it is impossible to get the wrinkles out. So I did want to give him a solid there and fold his scrubs, but we are moving on with the laundry. And again, back to video requests. If you guys have anything you want to see, let me know. I do want to do a morning routine video, an evening routine video, and just really kind of just demonstrate some of those routines that we do as a family. Every family is different, but I feel like whenever I watch videos like that, I always gain something from it. And so I just want to be as helpful as possible to you guys and also just hang out more. So let me know if you have any video requests.
I didn't call you off for another. I didn't cross the line for the bottle. Take me back. Take me back. I know I messed it up.
All the pillows on the porch were all over the place because we have been spending so much time on our back porch as a family. It has been gorgeous outside to the point where I already feel like my spring allergies are starting to blossom, I guess. I'm just starting to feel scratchy and my nose is stuffy sometimes. Let me know if you are starting to feel that. Maybe it is just in my head, but I feel like those allergies are already coming in early. But bring on the spring, bring on the spring, bring on the spring break. I am so excited. We have spring break. It's early this year for us, but I feel we never planned it around Easter in our county. So we are the first week of April this year, but surrounding counties are, I think, like the week before Easter. Let me know when your spring break is. Since we did that big trip over winter break to Disney, we're not going to go anywhere. Also, both of the boys have their travel basketball tournaments both weekends of spring break, so that'll be fun. So we are going to do a staycation, and I'm in the works of planning with my mom right now all the different things. We're going to go to our local zoo. We're going to do a bunch of hiking, check out some coffee shops. I'm actually really excited. Just go to the public library. Our middle son Liam especially loves going to the library. It's like the best. It's like a treat for him. He gets so excited about it, which I love, and he'll grab a ton of books. The only hard part is remembering which books we've checked out. So I always make them try to keep them in like one pile, because over the summer we go to the library every single week, and that's just a part of our like summer routine and places that we go. But we're going to be doing a staycation, and I'm actually very, very excited about it. There's always camps available and things like that, but I might have to take that week off. Stay tuned, you guys. I will keep you updated. I'm going to try my best to not miss a video, but I also know that these days are just so precious with my kids, and they are getting so big so quickly. I mean, don't even get me started. I will start to get super emo about it. I just cannot believe how fast times go, and I can't believe that our oldest is in middle school already. So I will keep you guys updated on spring break. I might have to at least miss one video, hopefully not two, but I definitely want to prioritize my kids during that time. But head over to Instagram. I'm sure I will keep you updated on all of our adventures over there. I have got to get into some more spring deep cleaning, especially our living room, our rug. I really want to deep clean this and like shampoo it and all the things. Let me know if you are ready for that spring cleaning motivation, because it needs to happen in this house. Feel so much better now that the house is reset, and I look around and I don't see stuff everywhere, and it smells clean, and it just calms my brain. Is your mood impacted by the state of your house? Please let me know that I'm not alone in this. I need to go grab a quick lunch on the go and go pick up Charlie for his appointment. So I will pick back up with you guys when we get home, because I definitely want to show you dinner, and I have a lot of laundry to keep doing. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. As you can see, the moment I got back from the appointment, I jumped right back into that laundry lineup. I was a woman on a mission. I wanted to get it done, and I'm glad that I did. Sometimes I just have to have those marathon laundry days when we get off track, and it feels so good to get back on track with that. And I was planning on just folding it myself that night while I was watching Survivor, but Steven got home early, and so he was more than willing to help me just keep folding everything and just knock it out. And of course, Annie is right in the middle of the party. But I want to point something out to you guys, because as I'm watching this, why does Steven look like a giant and I look like the tiniest, shortest person ever? I think it's the angle. It's got to be an optical illusion. I mean, he is tall. He's 6'5", and I'm only 5'2". So, I mean, yes, there's a huge height difference between us, but for some reason, it looks so much
big. Maybe I just don't realize how large he is and how short I am. I don't know. But is it just me? Does it not look like he looks ridiculously tall right now and I look ridiculously short?
But anyways, we are spending, I think it took us about an hour to get this laundry folded, which was perfect timing because then Charlie got home shortly after that. But it was just nice. Honestly, Steven and I have been so busy with the kids and running everybody around and work and stuff. It was nice to just sit there and talk and also get something done while we were doing that. We were just talking about the fact that we're going to start scheduling like a date night at home 1 night a week where we just spend time together. Like, yes, we'll still be there with our kids, but it's just, life has just been so busy lately. And sometimes you feel like ships passing in the night, if that makes any sense. And so you have to be intentional about setting aside time. So I love that I have a partner where we just we soak up those little moments, like just folding laundry together, and take advantage of time when we can to just connect and things like that. So anyway, we're on to dinner, obviously. All I did was add the sour cream and I mixed it up and I'm making the pasta now. Do you guys ever do that and stick your face in the steam and it's like a mini facial? I do that every time I do pasta, and Charlie was home doing homework on the counter and he's like, "What are you doing?" So I had to explain to him. But all you're going to do is take that pasta, stir it in. This dinner is absolutely delicious. My family loves it. Every single kid will eat it. Rory will eat only the meatballs out of it. If I'm being honest with you guys, she is still kind of in that stage where she's a little bit harder to please when it comes to meals, but she loves the meatball portion of it. So highly recommend this one. I will put the recipe in the video description box. But thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.